Ural, this is it's almost funny, given how long you've been singing and playing music and all that this gig coming up, that they're talking about being a comeback. But
I've never left.
No, you've always been Ural Thomas.
Yes. Yeah, I talked to some people at Cable Access yesterday.
Yeah.
And they was telling me about my comeback. So they was talking to me. I said, no, I never went nowhere. I just moved around and got to meet new people that was already established, and I never really felt like I was gone. And he was talking about, well, how do you feel going to other places? I said, shoot, I'm at home wherever I go, because, I said, no matter where you go, you're meeting fresh people, and at the same time, you're getting to meet people that know you, so you really have to just open up and know them,
But I live by this rule. You are never too old to have a hit.
Hey, I agree with you.
So tell me about this new band, and how did it happen?
Well, that was kind of Scott McGee's and Eric from Mississippi Records. They got to talking, and Scotty was thinking about putting together a show thing with some of his stuff that he does as a DJ. And so I told him that I was very interested in doing that. And so one thing led to another, and we ended up really forming. Scotty actually pulled all these wonderful people together, and we ended up becoming very happy with each other. I guess is the word. So we've been together ever since we got together.
So how many pieces in this band?
There's actually 10 of us.
Whoa!
Yeah, there's a complete session, complete rhythm section. Horns.
Yeah.
Keyboard, bass guitar, lead guitar, and we have a drummer, and then we have like 3 horns, and then 2 girl singers that are just fabulous, and they're they're just like me, and they're young. It's just like they stepped out of my dream, and was put in preserve, because we just really blend together as far as harmonizing and just doing things together. It's magnificent.
What kind of horns?
We got a baritone.
All right.
A tenor.
You can't have a good band without a baritone saxophone. To tell you the truth.
Tenor and
isn't that the truth, though?
That's the truth. And a trumpet.
Yes.
And so that's what I used to have back in the day up in Seattle. And when I started out in the 50s, I actually left here and went to Seattle, and that was the same combination, but I didn't have a bass player. The keyboard player ran the bass with his foot. Back in the day, that he could depend on himself to do that, because he was the master too. So.
That baritone sax gets you right here.
Man,
gets you right here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it pumps the heart real good.
So, are you going to be doing your tunes?
Yes, I'll be doing my tunes, plus some of the nostalgia, some stuff that was done in the 70s, the late 70s. Really good stuff, and it's been redone, and it's going to be redone again by us. But we're not really trying to record it. We're just trying to entertain the people with it, because a lot of people don't really know about how good the old school stuff really is, with the new technology and how the music is so clean, and it wasn't that way. It was just spiritual, Then we had a connection when we got together. So that made it just really super wonderful, And that's what's happening with the kids that I'm playing with today,
So what are some of those tunes from the 70s?
Like, this is You Come Running Back to Me. You got...
you mean the Sam Cooke tune?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
that's
I'll Come Running Back to You.
Yeah, I'll Come Running Back to You.
That's different.
That's a little bit different, yeah. But we got... we do a Sam Cooke tune, though, Bring It On Home to Me.
Nice.
In the new version, which is very, very good. And then we do the work song. Remember the work song? We do that one. And we do, let me see, what else would come out of the 50s and 60s? We do, you remember that tune? You Got Everything I Need? We do that one. We do, let's see, it's just, shoot, when you think it, trying to do give out the names of the songs, and a lot of them are original stuff.
So, let's talk about your originals. You still writing?
Yeah, I'm still writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff for you.
And what are you writing about? That's
I'm actually writing about my past experiences and my mom's experiences with life and my dad's. And I'm going to put that to music and make it what it's going to be. I don't want to lock it too tight because I haven't really decided if I'm going to go like what you would call movie style, you know, with the music, you know, going down in the right places, you know, or I'm just going straight ahead with a musical theme, you know. So I've tried both by myself. So I'm going to see how it lays with whoever's really interested, you know, because everybody's got great ideas of things, you know. So I don't want to get myself on a place where I gotta maybe take somebody else's, you know what I mean? Where they thunder, what they think that, you know, if they hear something like what I'm doing, and then instead of saying I would have kind of put my new stuff together with whoever's going to be there.
Well, the originals that we're going to hear at Doug Fir, pretty much what are they about?
The originals?
Yeah.
The Can You Dig It song was about, actually it was about when I got together with these kids up in Seattle. They was more my age. I was a kid too then. But we got together and you know how you start talking and, you know, pretty soon, man, can you dig? You dig, you know, okay, I dig, man. And pretty soon I said, well, shit, man, that making a good song. so I started putting together different phrases about children and stuff, you know, and it came out doing about actually being in love, you know, and finding someone that would dig on me for just what my personality did to them and what her personality did to me as a
you know, one thing about this quote-unquote comeback is that you now have the ability to teach people how to persevere.
Exactly. Yes, and I hope that I touched.
How do you do that?
Well, what you do is you be real and honest to yourself. You got to be real to yourself before you can tell anybody anything. Because if you're faking through your whole life, all you're going to give out is fake information. So I mean, I've always felt that for me to be good with you, to you, or about you, if I'm talking about you, if I can't say something good about you or do something good with you or be good together with you, I mean, I don't have anything. So I try to be honest with myself from the beginning and give what I have to give to you, and I get something back automatically, you know. You only get what you get, and I try to always be sure that it's something that's going to benefit my audience, or even if there's singers or entertainers out there, they can see that the only fears you have are yourself. Somebody asked me once before, Ural, do you ever get scared on the stage? I said, I've never experienced that, but I've been asked that question so many times, and I figure like, well, let me see if I can get scared.
The only thing you can get scared about is not getting paid.
Well, you know, that sometimes you don't get paid anyway.
Right.
When you're promised that you're going to get paid. But that's the reason you really got to care about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you got to care about your audience and stuff.
Yeah.
And I always felt like my pay really is if I touch someone in the right way or giving them something to help them through the day. You know, you run into a lot of good music and good songs too from people that'll walk up and say, you just made my day. That last song you sang was a part of me, and I felt so touched, you know. And I said, wow. I said, that's good, because I choose songs that touch my life, you know, or have touched people's lives that I was close to. So I try to keep it in that same perspective when I give it, you know. And every time I hit the stage, if I've sang the song 100 times, I try to sing it like it's the first time I've ever done it, you know, and to keep that same feeling, because I don't want to make it unpleasing to myself and make it uncomfortable to anyone, you know. So I try to keep it fresh. If you know what I mean, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
That is one of the keys to being able to really give something, you know. Because like you say, people's attention span is short, and you know, they can say all these wonderful things about me, you know, and then tomorrow one thing can happen, they'll say, oh, who the heck is that? You know.